Despite recent gains in employment, our state still ranks near the bottom when it comes to the jobless. Nearly 100,000 people in South Florida are still out of a job right now, and that means many of those people just can't make their mortgage payments. But there is some hope and there is some help. Real estate expert Shari Olefson is here now with what the government is doing to help people. Thanks so much for being here again.
Sure.
Apparently, we understand there are two solutions, namely, and this is very complicated, but to simplify, there are two solutions the feds are working on. Break those down for us, if you will.
Well, and these are really coming to the forefront now, so it's important that people are aware of them because, as you said, we've got over 1 million people in the state, over 100,000 in this area, and that's not including the underemployed or those folks who just gave up looking. When you look at those numbers by reading, for example, who's collecting food stamps, we've got over 3 million people in the state of Florida. So we've got two programs. The first that's important for people to be aware of is called a mortgage forbearance for the unemployed. So if you have, for example, a loan that's with Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac, you would go to Making Home Affordable website, which is MHA.gov, and you'd look under the UP, which is the unemployment program. That's really for folks who are recently unemployed due to no fault of their own, who think that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. So this is not permanent. They will be reemployed, and they're not yet behind on their mortgage payment. Those are important things to remember. But the other criteria to qualify for that are on the Making Home Affordable website. Now, the second program is actually a program I love and so few people are aware of. About a year ago, the federal government realized, as you said, that the problem is just as much how long people are unemployed for as it is the number of people that are unemployed. This is under the Hardest Hit Fund. They set up a $7.5 billion fund for 18 hardest hit states. Here in Florida, we got $1 billion of that money. So there's plenty of money out there to help you if you qualify. Now, under the Hardest Hit Fund, there are two programs. The first is an unemployed mortgage assistance program. Now that's for folks who are recently unemployed. Again, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And under that program, the government will actually pay for up to $6,000 of your mortgage payments or 12 months of your mortgage payments, which is huge. So they've extended this to 12 months. The second program is for people who are recently re-employed but are now behind on their mortgage. And that's a mortgage reinstatement assistance program. And under that program, you can actually get paid up to $6,000 of your past due mortgage payments to get you caught up on the mortgage.
So that can make a big difference.
It's huge. It's huge to really help people get back on their feet. But the website for that, Lauren, is www.flhardesthithelp.org because there are a lot of criteria to qualify. You can't have an open bankruptcy. You can't be more than 180 days behind. So you really need to be sure you're qualifying for that.
All right. Shari Olefson, thanks so much. There is money out there, folks. There is help. You just have to know where to go. All right. That's it from this set here. Now we'll go back to the other news set with Keely.